Hello and welcome. For today's practice, you will need a folded blanket so that you can lift your hips up in seated positions. Otherwise, we will manage props free. And we will start in a comfortable seated position with a pranayama exercise. I will see you there. Find a comfortable seat. Feel free to use your folded blanket under your hips to lift them higher up so you can keep your spine nice and upright. And whenever you feel ready, close your eyes, your hands resting on your knees or in your lap. Take a moment to tune into your body, noticing how you are feeling today, right at this moment, on a physical level, mental level, and emotionally. Now connect with your breath, inhaling through your nose into the throat and lungs, and then exhaling from your lungs, throat, nose or mouth. A few more times like this. Noticing the flow of the breath, the peacefulness. And as you're breathing, notice how the breath makes you feel, how the breath feels itself. If it's calm and long and peaceful, or if it's a little bit scattered, perhaps harder to extend. With every inhalation, draw a little bit more energy in. And with every exhalation, relax and release a little bit more. Finding stillness. Bring your hands onto your belly. And as you inhale, draw your breath all the way into your belly and feel your belly rising. Exhale from your belly, feel your belly falling. Inhale, belly's rising. Exhale, belly's falling. One more time, inhaling into the belly. And exhaling. Move your hands higher up on each side of your rib cage. And with your next inhale, inhale into your ribs and into your hands. Feel your hands being pushed away from each other by the power of your ribs. Exhale, your rib cage is drawing together. Inhale into expansion. Exhale, drawing in. One more time, inhale and expand. Exhale, release. Now bring your hands one on top of the other on top of your chest. Inhale into your chest. Your chest is rising. Exhale, chest is falling. Inhale, chest is rising. Your shoulders stay relaxed. Exhale, chest is falling. One last time, inhale into your chest. Exhale, relax. Bring your hands down into your lap or onto your knees, and we will join these three movements into one, or three parts of your breath into one. Inhaling into your belly, rib cage, and chest. Exhaling first from your chest, rib cage, and belly. Inhaling with your breath at your pace, belly, rib cage, chest. Exhaling, chest, rib cage, and belly. Repeat this 3 more times with your breath and at your pace, in a speed that is comfortable for you. Drawing the breath first all the way down to the bottom of your spine and into your belly, and then exhaling from top of your lungs. One last round. And your final exhalation. You can either slowly open your eyes or stay with your eyes closed if you're comfortable there. And we will slowly move on to all four. Coming on to all four, your knees are underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. And we will take a 1 step forward with our hands. So just like 1 full hand forward. Sitting back onto your heels. As you inhale, press the elbows down into the ground, arch your back, look forward, come back onto all four. And then as you exhale, round your back, release your head and sit back. Inhaling, coming forward with arched back. Exhaling, moving backwards, sitting on top of your heels. Inhale, come back forward. Exhale, round your back, release your head. 2 more times at your pace with your breath. Moving smoothly, finding the flow as we're releasing the spine and revitalizing. And then come back onto all four. This time, bring the wrists underneath the shoulders and we will add a movement of arm into this. Come into gentle twist. So as you move your sit bones or your hips back, swipe your right arm backwards. And then come back forward with a big circle, windmilling your arm forward. Probably exhaling back and inhaling as you open your chest sideways. See what works for you 3 more times. Moving with your breath organically at your pace. One last one. And come back to all four. We'll take it over to the other side and do not forget to add your head as well, working into the cervical spine. So we're moving back first, swinging the left arm back and up, and then moving back forward for 2, 3, exhaling back, inhaling as you open, 4, follow your hand with your side, and 5, and back to all 4. We're going to tuck the back toes under and push the sit bones up and back, coming into downward facing dog. First, have a look at your arms, push the floor away with your hands, hug your outer edges of your armpits down to the ground, and then drop your head in between your upper arms. Keep your knees bent. First down dog here. We'll just pedal the knees, pedal the feet, taking a little stretch into the back of the legs. Noticing what's going on in our ankles, calves, and hamstrings. Let's see what's in for us today. And feel free to take it in a bigger movement, stretching into the hips as well. Right knee towards the left, stretching into the left hip. Left knee over to the right, stretching into the right hip. One more time on each side. And feel free to dwell in each movement for a moment. We'll take it back into full down dog, knees bent or straight, heels are heavy towards the ground. Keep pushing the floor away with your hands. We're going to take a step forward with our right foot in between our hands, runner's lunge first, strong legs, and then bring your back knee down, coming into a lunge. Bring your hands onto your knee and then press yourself up. Yeah, your tailbone is trying to aim down, and then only from here, with this pelvic position, pelvis in neutral, you can drop your hips slightly more forward and down if you have that space. And let's inhale and lift the arms up, open the chest, look up. Making yourself nice and tall, strong legs. 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, settle in the pose. 1 more time. Settle a little deeper as you exhale. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, right arm comes back, left arm forward, look back, coming into a twist. You can stay here using just the power of your body to keep you in this twist instead of passively pushing yourself in. 1 more breath. And then as you inhale, come back up. Exhale, release and push back into your down dog. We're going to take the left foot forward, in between your hands. Runner's lunge first, strong legs. And then bring your back knee down. Both hands onto your left knee. Push yourself up. Let's get the lower body right first. Strong legs, squeezing your inner thighs together. Neutral pelvis. And then as you exhale, perhaps lower a little bit deeper if you have that space. Or just stay a little bit more upright if that feels wiser in your body today. Next, inhale, lift your arms up. Look up. 2 breaths here. Reaching higher as you inhale and settling in as you exhale. With your next exhalation, we're going to open into that twist to the other side. Look back. Breathing into your belly, as tricky as it may get here. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, release your hands. Press back into downward facing dog. Knees bent or straight in your down dog. Maybe you can feel a little bit more stretch now. So you can get the knees a little straighter if your body has that space, without compromising on the straightness of your spine. That's our most important point here. As you next exhale, bring your knees down onto the ground. So your hips and knees are in one line, perpendicular to the floor. And we're going to walk the arms or the hands forward, coming into puppy pose. For puppy pose, you can either press full hands into the ground or come onto the pinky side of your hands, of your palms, which I honestly prefer. And then dropping your chest down towards the ground and either forehead or chin onto the floor. And so we just don't hang in here passively. Gently tuck your tailbone under to take that stretch more into your shoulders, less into your lower back. It's basically invisible tuck, kind of a secret tuck. We'll take a few breaths here. Press into your arms, so it's more of an active stretch. Try to breathe into the back of your heart, opening the shoulder blades away from each other, pressing the outer edges of the armpits down. 1 last breath. And then lift your head up so you can walk your hands back towards your body. You can cross your ankles here and sit back, coming into a seated position. Feel free to take your folded blanket now, put it under your bum to lift your hips a little higher up. Stretch both legs forward and then bend your right knee. Take your right foot on the inside of your left thigh and open to the side, Janu Shirshasana. Your extended leg is strong and flexed, foot flexed. You can always bend your knee if you need a little bit more space. Your hips are facing forward. We're going to inhale and lengthen from the crown of the head and down through the sit bones. And then as you exhale, reach forward, bringing your hands onto your shin, ankle, or grabbing your foot. Inhale, find more length in your spine, and then exhale, sink a little deeper, only as far as your body allows you without rounding your back and shrugging your shoulders. Your heart is reaching forward. Moving first. Breathing all the way to the bottom of your spine. Trying to relax your brain while your left leg is working, pressing the heel into the ground, flexing your foot. As you next inhale, come up. And exhale, release. We're going to change sides, stretch your right leg, flex your foot right away, bend your left knee, bring your left foot on the inside of your right thigh, and open your knee to the side. Again, find your straight spine. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, reaching forward. Perhaps you stop right here, bringing your hands onto your shin, maybe a little lower, onto your ankle, or holding onto your foot. First, inhale to lengthen, and then exhale, sink in a little deeper. Your neck is an extension of your spine, so depending where you are, you'll be looking either towards your shin, towards your ankle, or towards your toes. With your next inhale, come back up, and exhale, release the pose. We will move into butterfly pose. So bend both knees, bring them close to your body. And then take your feet together, open your knees to the side, and maybe bring your feet a little closer to your body. Hold on to your feet. You can keep sitting on your folded blanket. It's very helpful. And if it's painful for your hips, you can bring blocks or pillows under your knees for extra support. Whenever you get comfortable, inhale and lengthen through your spine, and then exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Open your elbows, and you can even gently press onto your thighs to make them a little, or bring them a little lower. Again, a neck in extension of your spine. Nice and restful here. 3 breaths. And the last one. As you next inhale, come back up. We're going to come into simple cross-legged seat. Lengthen through your spine, moving into simple twist. As you exhale, left hand onto your right knee, right hand behind. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Look back over your right shoulder. With next exhale, come back to center and over to the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Over to the left. And slowly come back into center. We will move onto our bellies. So come onto your belly and stretch your legs, tops of the feet on the ground, pressing into the floor. And take your hands, take your arms wide, hands on the level of the chest but outside of your mat, elbows up. Your forehead is on the ground. And then as you inhale, lift your chest up. Head follows. Exhale, lower down, floating cobra, Bhujangasana. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, coming up, open. And exhale, lowering down. No need to go very high. Feel free to stay with the belly on the ground. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, releasing down. We'll take one last one here. Inhale, up. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down and rest your forehead on top of your hands. Another relaxing breath in here, connecting with the ground. And then I'll ask you to activate your body again. Press the tops of the feet into the floor and bring your arms along your body, palms towards your body. As you inhale, lift your chest up, reach back through your hands. One breath. And then with your next breath, we're going to lift the legs up as well. Try to squeeze them together towards the center line of your body. One more breath. Look forward, smile. And then as you exhale, release. Rest your forehead on top of your hands. Take a breath or two here with neutral spine. And we will roll onto our backs. So come onto your back, nice and comfortable, legs straight. And we're going to bring the right knee towards your chest. Interlace your fingers around your shin and pull closer towards your chest as you exhale. Actively press your left knee towards the ground. Breathing slowly, deeply, guiding your breath to the bottom of your spine. Your shoulders and your neck is relaxed. With your next exhale, release this pose. Keep the knee up, shin parallel with the floor. And with your left hand, hold on to the outside of your right knee. Your right arm stretches to the side. And as you exhale, take your right knee over to the left into a twist, one-legged twist. Feel free to adjust your hips here to be comfortable without any pain in your back. Feel free to use a block or a bolster under your right knee to lift the floor a little higher up. And then look away from your leg to the right. Your right shoulder blade is on the ground. With your next inhalation, bring your knee back to center. Come onto your back and then stretch your leg to meet the left. Bend your left knee, bring towards your chest, interlace your fingers around your shin, and as you exhale, press towards your rib cage, towards your chest. Your right knee is being actively pressed towards the ground. It will not reach the ground. That would not be anatomically possible in most bodies. But you're just trying to keep your right leg active as you breathe. One more. Now release this press or pressure. Your left shin perpendicular to the floor, right hand over your left knee, and then take your leg over to the right for a twist. Again, feel free to adjust your hips here so you're comfortable, perhaps a cushion or a bolster under your left knee. And whenever you settle, turn your head away from your leg. Breathing into your belly. into the twist. With your next inhale, come back into center. Hug both knees into your chest. And then release your feet down and knees bent onto the floor. We're going to take the left foot, bring it over the right thigh, close to the knee, flex the left foot, and press the knee away from your body. Then bring both thighs towards your chest, interlace your fingers around your right shin or under your knee. And then as you exhale, bring those legs a little closer towards your body. Your neck and your shoulders stay relaxed on the ground. Feel free to close your eyes and relax here, enjoying that sweet stretch into your left hip. And unless you want to dwell here a little longer, release the legs down. We're going to change sides. Left foot down on the ground, right ankle over your left knee. And we're bringing the legs closer to the body. Right foot flexed, pressing the knee away from your body as you're bringing your legs towards your chest. Interlace your fingers around your thigh or shin. And with exhalation, bring the legs a little closer for a nice stretch in your right hip, right bum. Again, feel free to close your eyes. And if you feel like you have tension in your neck or your shoulders are lifting, change the grip. Hold on a little closer so you can bend your elbows or even use a strap around to extend your arms. One more breath. With your next exhale, release this pose. Take both feet on the ground, a little wider apart, windshield wipers. Swinging your knees from side to side. Very relaxed move. Take your arms a little wider for extra support. Yeah. Now bring your feet together, closer to your bum, and then open your knees to the sides. If this feels uncomfortable, feel free to take bolsters or blocks under your thighs. Otherwise, just hang in here with me. And feel free to bring your hands either onto your belly, or if you want a little deeper opening, grab your elbows and take your arms overhead. Nice and relaxed breath all the way to your underbelly. Maybe all the way to your pubic bone. Breathing in and out, observing your belly to rise and fall. Feel free to take an exhale through your mouth to release any tension that might have accumulated. We'll take 3 more breaths. And the last one. If you are comfortable here, feel free to stay longer. Otherwise, you can bring your arms down if you had them overhead. Bring your knees together and stretch your legs, come into Shavasana. Open your arms on the outside of your mat, palms facing up. Legs are mat width apart. Spread your shoulder blades, gently extend the back of your neck. Your eyes are closed. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Maybe one more time. Deep inhale. Deep releasing exhale. And then close your mouth, but keep your jaw relaxed. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Take as much time as you need in Shavasana. I suggest that you stay for at least 10 minutes. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you next time.